Hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. One thing we should know in this life is he who brought ant infested firewood have called for the dance of lizard in his compound. So there have been a lot of gbas in the palace of Ooni Ife after the traditional marriage of Elizabeth with Ooni of Ife. There have been a lot of gbas in the palace after the marriage. According to what we are hearing, because I must warn you that this is not first-hand information, because we are not living with in the palace or with these women. We are just hearing it from different sources, so it shouldn't be treated as a first-hand information. So from what we are hearing, we heard that Queen Marian, Olori Marian, keep pressing Ooni on how to explain to her the difference between her and Queen Elizabeth, between her and Elizabeth and other Oloris in the house, because he said that even if Ooni of Ife is treating Dr. Lizzie the way he has been treating her since her arrival, spending extravagantly on her, spending over 60 to 135 million just for her traditional marriage. It is also revealed that during that traditional marriage, a lot of people, like they have about 3 private jets, were flown from Switzerland and US to the event, all on Ooni of Ife, that he was the one that was responsible for all the expenses, irrespective of claiming that Elizabeth comes from a very wealthy and mega family. She said that she's not going to take it from him, that he shouldn't be spending extravagantly from the resources that she is working very hard to provide for the family. Because it is also revealed that most of the resources that Ooni of Ife owns is coming from the oil wells that is owned by Marian. And it is also revealed that Ooni of Ife have not for once bought Marian or buy a house for Marian or spend half of the amount that he spent on Dr. Lizzie on her, even though she's the one that is making all her, trying very hard to make sure that there is enough resources for the family to spend. And Ooni of Ife is treating her unjustly, so that she is very angry about the whole issue. She also commented that if the family of Dr. Lizzie claims to be that mega, they should be the one to sponsor the marriage and at least help in the expenses if they want to do it the bigger way they did it. So they shouldn't leave everything for Ooni of Ife, thereby taking much from her own sources. So it is getting too hard on her, and she's not happy with it at all, just like every other Oloris in the house. We also heard that Ashley, on her own side, didn't attend that traditional marriage simply because the day that Dr. Lizzie arrived the palace, she was in the palace, I mean Ashley, and they did not inform her of her coming. And when she came, other people welcomed her very well, but she didn't, because they did not inform her that she is coming. And out of anger, she traveled back to UK, and she's also bragging from there that when she comes back, that she is going to pinpoint a house in Lekki, and if Ooni did not buy the house for her, that she might leave the marriage. That is what we are hearing. We don't know the real truth from it. So, and from what we heard, we also heard that some time ago that Ashley have also tell Ooni to get her a house, but she claimed that he claims that he doesn't have the resources to do that for her, only for him to do it for Dr. Lizzie and some other things that he did for her, buying her a G-Wagon, and some other things that she did, spending extravagantly on her, that all these things have been getting on their wives. And Mariam is seriously requesting that he either explains that to her or something will happen. So our own is just to sit back and see what will happen, if he's going to feel remorse for what he did, if he's going to, because it will be a very big slap on him if Marian lives with her oil wells, because that will affect his finance. And I also heard that Ooni is a serious businessman that is ready to bring in any woman that have business ideas and have the resources, and also willing to build with him. That all these women that he's marrying, that he's doing it on purpose, on business purpose, that there is no any atom of love attached to it. Because we also heard that all this thing that he's doing for Dr. Lizzie is just to make the family of Lizzie believe that he is capable, and to build a strong relationship between the two, so that in essence, or from that, he will gain a whole lot of business. Any businessman can do anything. So, but doing it on the account of another woman that is also your wife, and you are not spending such amount on that lady, definitely she won't be happy with it, and it's not going to end well the way I'm seeing it. Because after this marriage, there have been a lot of gbas. None of the wives or none of the oloris in the palace is happy again, because of the same way Ooni is treating them, and he's been marginalizing the whole thing. So that has been a problem in the palace at the moment. So guys, I don't know what you think about the whole thing. Whatever that you think, do well to say it on the comment section. I will never forget that while doing all these things, let him go and free Queen Naomi. That is my major concern. Let him free her so that she will move on with her life. As for the child will definitely return back. Then, if he doesn't want any man to train his child like he usually said, let him do away with all this other wife and forget business and bring Naomi back. Because to me, that is the only condition that she's coming back. That is if she's still interested in coming back. Guys, whatever you think about the whole thing, please do well to say it on the comment section. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and turn on the notification bell to get notified each time I upload any content. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support. My God will bless you. See you in my next video. Bye for now. Love you guys.